This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
Where will this one end up?
Nicely done.
The second hole at TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green in two. Luke, knock it on, can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
Not able to find the green in two, but a bold play.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Didn't that look good for a long time? 7 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
That shot goes down, and that will be for birdie.
Oh, what a hole out. I'd love to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. This is just what they do.
Par threes always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Going with the hybrid. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
And down it goes. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
That's a nice looking shot, that one, just fading back into play. Not bad. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Looking good.
And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
1 stroke behind her rival this week.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. And after that effort, that's how it looks. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Well struck. TPC Deer Run, Rich, is full of forced carries, and the fifth is no different.
I love the second shot. Should you find the fairway, you have a very simple shot down the hill where you can see the entirety of the green. You will go flag hunting with your second at the fifth.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Well, they tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Putting for a par here.
Okay, let's head to the next. Now 7 shots behind after that. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Second shot here on the 6th. That's a good-looking shot there.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's got momentum now. Just birdied the last hole.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Okay, let's get back to the action. Oh, 9-foot chance here.
Oh, it was a bit of a sweaty shot from the bunker. I'm just
They're going to try
saying.
to apply some pressure here.
Cheating or something. Oh, what's happening there?
Oh, so close. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Greens.
Oh, what a stroke.
Amazing.
Currently a couple under for the event. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's not what they were looking for.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Wow.
Not too sure how they did it, but they did. Awesome.
And he needs this to save par. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
That's a good putt to make. You'll take that.
Okay, is this game glitched? Because I'm pretty sure she hit a fucking bunker shot right beside the hole. And then she was putting from 30 feet away.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
What about Shane?
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 4. Every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Going with the 7.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
This is from miles away. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Trailing by 7 after that hole. This hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
That is absolutely brilliant. The rarest of shots.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
She's got a great look at birdie here. Starting to look really good.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And just with 9 holes remaining, Rich, what do you think here is going to happen for this player?
Yeah, they're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here.
Found the green side rough.
close was that to going down? That's a high-quality recovery shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 150 yards. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
That should set up another chance.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Putting for par. It's on a good line.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's up ahead. She's actually one in front of her rival.
Come on, ball. Come on.
That's outstanding. What a putt. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She got one back on that last hole.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? Let's return to live play now. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Well played. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And let's have one more look at that shot.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Now this one looks to be heading down the runway.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently 1 stroke better than her rival and playing partner today.
My eyes didn't see it. I wouldn't have believed it.
And check out this little beauty. Nice touch. Yes, sir. Gets it to go. Thank you.
This should play. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And this putt to move into the top 20.
And in it goes. What a shot. And that will move him to 6 under par.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
He's in a share of 15th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Oh, caught up in some branches.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Nicely done. And this putt to move into the top 10. Just remember to get that nice rhythm in your stroke.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
The finish at TPC Deer Runners, full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that was over-clubbed.
Not the result they were after there.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
didn't that look good for a long time? This putt about 11 feet in distance.
He needs this to drop to tie with Lydia Ko.
Ouch, that hurts.
A bogey putt awaits.
It's looking solid.
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3. Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
She's got to be careful this doesn't run away from her here. It's downhill.
A good chance to move to 6 under par here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Here we are at the 17th tee.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
That's nicely done. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, well done.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Ooh, that almost went down. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
And there it is. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Downwind on this shot.
Wonderfully played. This putt is for a score of 65. That was a gallant attempt. Big putt for par coming up. And that brings to an end his event. Well, I'm sure that wasn't what this player had in mind for this event, but hopefully there's something better in their immediate future.
Yeah, that is putting it very gently there, Luke. Not very much happening at all in this player's game this week.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beem, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beem in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
Well, Lydia Ko is an amazing competitor with an amazing game. However, also an amazing desire to beat down her opponents.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
Well, what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich?
Green sits slightly above the players. There's bunkers dotting the front left and one just front right. If they do throw it to the left and long, it will come down a pretty good sized slope back onto the center of the green.
This one might need to set. Well played, mate. 14-footer.
Looked good for a while, but unable to drop, just inches away. An opportunity to make a par here.
And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway.
This one from about 160 yards out.
This one's going right at the pin here. Well, that's beautifully judged.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
9 feet to the cup. Well, this is right down the pipe.
A par putt awaits. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
This player's dialed in. What a shot. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go into a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
That's some good golf right there.
Time for the second shot into the third.
Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway.
Good shot there, Beamer. And here we are with the third shot. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
That is outstanding. And snatches a birdie as well.
That looked good the entire way, Luke. That shot was dialed in.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Well done. Take the birdie. Currently 1 under for the event. And as we take a look at the 4th hole, the shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark. Players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
Great shot. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this.
It's true, Batman. My ball is a pumpkin. I've seen it there.
Okay.
Why? What?
And this one will be for bogey. And that ensures that he's back to even par now. The 5th hole, Rich, a really good risk-reward short 4.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
Ooh.
Nicely done. Good chip shot.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole.
And that will take him to 1 under. Here's Lydia Ko. Oh, that's a ripper.
Out of the rough, into the cup. What a display of touch.
And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 6th.
Oh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
That was bang on target.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Job done. Let's head to the next.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Oh, she's taken the lead in this rivalry, but can she hold on to it?
And she's hold it. Absolutely magnificent. Oh, here she goes, marching up the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
Yeah, look, a fairly generous driving area. There's just a couple of bunkers you have to worry about. However, you find the fairway. Now your chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the
You like
to get
that?
home in 2 there.
Right back.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Where'd it go?
That's a great putt for an eagle.
And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face?
Back 9.
Well,
Back 9.
players
I'm
aren't able
going
to carry those fairway
to
bunkers
put the
basically
pressure
right into the
on the
fairway.
back.
So they have to lay up with a
three
3-wood or less and find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
Alright, back 9. I'm going to try. Maybe.
That was wonderfully done. This shot from about 190 yards out. Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Yeah, well played.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
That's inside the range.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
Sitting at -4. Not a bad spot on the leaderboard. Just outside the top 20. Oh, almost went in. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 9th is a strong par 3, Rich, one of the longer ones.
Ooh, the last hole.
There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
How close was that to going down? This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Oh, just missed. It's just about 3 feet away.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. As we begin the second 9, Rich, the back 9 starts with a par 5.
And a par 5 that players should be looking to take advantage of. Just tee it up and hit it as hard as you can. Fairway is wide open. Does camber from right to left, so don't get too frisky down that left-hand side. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Wonderful shot. And that'll promote a good move up the standings.
Moments like that deserve another look.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Wow, what a save.
I mean, you've got to expect this kind of stuff when you start up a rivalry with a tour player. This is what they do.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Relay.
Time to push on, boys. We need to start getting the good shit.
Dog leg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into the screen, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, he's got 190 all the way back here.
Going with the 5-iron here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Quality shot, that one.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
That's frustrating. Par putt coming up here. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Now 4 back after that hole. The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, ooh, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
Going with the 6-iron here.
has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
That was a beauty. Right against the hole.
And this putt to move into the top 20.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look.
Jon Rahm holds a familiar spot of top spot on this leaderboard.
Another beautiful hole, Ridge. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to heat it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
Will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough?
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely. Nice out the rough here.
Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
The Spaniard Jon Rahm currently on top spot as we...
I got this shit, boy. Watch. I'll see some Shaq shit. Watch this shit.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Oh, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye and gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 8 under.
Jon Rahm, your leader, as we head to the next hole. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
That dog will hunt.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This for par.
that looked good for a long time. Oh, well played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
He's in a share of 7th place.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Just a few holes remaining in the round. The 16th hole, one of the last true birdie chances, Rich.
It is. Tee it high and let it fly there, Luke. Don't go down the left-hand side and find any of those bunkers. Hit it down the right-hand side, and you got to believe you're going to make, at worst, a birdie 4.
Sitting at 7 under, currently tied for 7th position. Going with the hybrid.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
And this is a familiar sight. Jon Rahm leads this tournament.
All right, Rich, the 17th.
This is an amphitheater-style green. All sides kind of work back towards the green. There is a little front left section, though. When they put the flagstick over there, you have a really good opportunity to hit it in there close.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
Just didn't drop. This is a par putt.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
She'll like that. That's inside the birdie range. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And it's Jon Rahm in the lead.
And as we make our way to the finishing hole here, Rich, how is this 18th at the Renaissance Club?
This is an absolute brute, Luke. Just under 500 yards, and you must find the fairway. You cannot geek it down this hole off the tee. There is danger both left and right.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 7. This one might need to get down a little. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. Was on a good line. Never known a pro who doesn't like a 63. Let's hold this putt. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played.
Well, there you have it, Henny. This player was unable to take them down before, but now they've finally done it. They've won this rivalry.
Indeed they have, Luke. If at first you don't succeed, try again. They took that saying to heart and they came out on top.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beem, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
Is this Tiger Woods? Is this Tiger Woods? The sweaty bastard. I'd say if we beat him. That better be a good course he got.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin.
Is this Tiger Woods?
Alongside Rich Beem in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Well, Henny, I'm a little jumpy in my seat.
Oh, he's got, look at these guys. Look at the mountains and all this. Come on to town.
Let's not set Rich Beem off. Once we do that, we can't go back. So that's a whole different thing in itself. This match, though, or maybe he has taken some leaves out of the Rich Beem school of confidence and good golf, because as Rich knows, it's possible. But is it possible today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it.
Oh, that's a high-caliber shot.
What
are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 17.
We're looking at a very dodgy green. Very dodgy. Birdie. Well, let's just check around. Oof.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 4 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
And currently leading this tournament is Tony Finau. Lovely playing.
here we are at the second tee. Opting for the 6-iron.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
A quality shot that.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
That gets the job done. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks.
Oh, where he be now? Tony Finau in the lead.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Yeah, that one will play. Playing from 110 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Tried to fade it, just didn't make it happen.
Oh, Rich, how good is that?
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
That shot so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Currently 1 under for the round.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
And he's down there
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Woo, back there, horsey. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. Oh, so close.
Putting now for a bogey.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now.
That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine?
4 against the wind to stick that one.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ouch, that hurts. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Looks good off the blade. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at Lachlan Cross in the 6th hole. It's one of those par 5s that just feels like it's a tad too far to reach into.
It is, especially when it's going into the prevailing wind, which is how this hole was designed. Go ahead and just bail out to the right. Avoid those bunkers completely. Then you can go ahead and lay up once again out to the right-hand side. Don't challenge the bunkers. It's not worth it. Not unless you know for a fact you can get on in 2. From there, you're going to have a nice, simple pitch shot from, oh, I don't know, 80, 90, 100 yards to a green. Fairly undulating, but still just begging to be birdied.
Great looking shot, this. Playing within their comfort zone there. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. How close was that to going down?
A par putt on the table. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's feeling good. Just birdied the last hole.
Yes, they've made it. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We have a par 3 on this one. That's a good stock shot, the fade, isn't it? Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
An opportunity to make their par. This looks good.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Looking great now.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
We've reached the 8th hole.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face. This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Oh, so close.
I don't blame you. Worth another look there.
And that should secure the par on this one. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. This would be a great up and down. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Setting up miles from the hole.
This putt to try and save their par.
That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Yep, well holed for bogey. Oh, he's a fan favourite, HV3. Why don't we take a look at a great shot from him?
He's a long way away, but he's feeling it today.
This is the transition point of the round, making the turn.